When we go to the seventh gate, we sell large direction through logical leadership. We're selling logical direction. We are selling you a theory here. So to be a leader is to be an anarchist. And it is also here in this gate. So the third line here is the anarchist. It is about the rejection of any institutionalized order, the constant need for change, no matter what the prevailing conditions. A logical pattern never guarantees to operate perfectly. Never. I mean, it wants to, but it never guarantees. It will only operate for a certain amount of time. For example, any scientific laws, they can be altered through mutation. You get close enough to a black hole and you will see scientific laws fall apart. I mean, you ask any scientist if they will be willing to open this up for you. So again, this is something to understand about the nature of materialism. The nature of materialism is, well, Las Vegas. They will put up $1 billion building. They will keep it in operation 5 years, and they'll tear it down and build another one. Have you ever noticed the churches are built on old spiritual sites? I mean, the mosques that are built on old Hindu temples. We have this thing about tearing down and building up new. And this is the whole thing about anarchy. It's ugly. Tear it down and build a new one, and this is business. You know how much work is done in consultancy by tearing down old models in order to build a new one? This is one of the things about understanding the way in which we develop materially. We develop materially by making money on a foundation that's been established long before. And it's the whole thing to understand about making money. Every 7 years, you tear down and build new. It doesn't mean it disappears, it just improves, that's all. You improve it because you've been through the trial and error process. You've been through the discovery process. You've seen the weaknesses, and at the end of that 7-year cycle, your basic market has had enough of you. Even if you've got a good product, even if you have a good service. So if you want to hold on to them, you have to renew the bond, In the past, I was always wondering why they changed the logo of some companies. For me, just stupid. But they were changing it exactly because of what I just told you. This is how they renew the bond. The marketers know this thing. Reminds me of a hairstyle that a woman likes to change every now and then, especially when something drastic is happening in her life. So the only way you are going to renew the bond is when you show them that you've got something new for them. Do you know how much is spent on research and development? Billions. A single drug company like Pfizer, for example, will spend $12 billion a year to research something new. I personally participated as an interpreter and journalist for projects like it was marketing projects for Lincoln, Ford, Pandora, Nivea, and they would come to Russia. It was a long time ago. It was a lot of fun, and every once in a while they would be asking people what makes them buy certain products, and every time the thing is to change what they're very comfortable in buying before. And I would be like, why to change? Why? But they would still do it. And yes, it was these were very expensive projects. So, and every once in a while, they're really lucky with something really new, because sometimes it doesn't work, but sometimes it does. By the way, under the same sales pitch, the presidents are elected every 4 or 5 years, depending on the country. Unless you are in Russia. I don't mind. I don't know anyone better than the president that we have now for my country specifically. But I spiritually believe that every single country has particular president that they need at the moment. This is not on the human level, this is actually on the evolutionary and spiritual level. So this is something for you to ponder on. You don't have to agree, just to ponder and contemplate on that. But these speeches where we have to change the presidents, when we have to change the heads of the company, or when we have to change the logo and everything, this is in this particular gate. That's the sales pitch, part of it at least.